Greetings, YouTube. Amanda decided to help us today and give us her expert opinion. Now, did you look at that picture? Did you concentrate on it? Can you tell me, what's that person thinking? Are they upset because their boyfriend broke up with them? Are they nervous because their boss just gave them a huge new assignment that's make or break? Or do they have a bomb strapped to their torso? Can you tell? Can you tell me if that person is a threat to the people around them? Well, according to the TSA, they can. They have a program called SPOT, and I apologize, I can't remember what the program stands for. It's an acronym, of course. Government agencies do love their acronyms. You'd be stunned that they don't have an acronym for TSA, which is actually just an abbreviation. But SPOT is an acronym, and it is a program which they have dumped almost $1 billion, that's with a B, into, so that they can prove to the world that you can look at someone and know if they are a danger. Now, there's about 30 years of research that will tell you that that is absolutely and utterly impossible. You can't. Humans aren't trained to do that, and I don't care how many people tell me that cops can do it or security people can do it. No, they can't. They get it wrong far more often than they get it right. But the times they get it right, they remember, and they ignore all the times they got it wrong. It's like people playing the slot machine. All they remember is that tinkling sound of wins, and they forget the 1,000 times they pulled that arm and got nothing. Confirmation bias, folks, and that's what's involved in here. In the real world, you can't look at someone and tell if they're a threat. And they have a criteria, a list of traits that if any person does any of these things, it means that they are then going to get a greater degree of scrutiny. If you look nervous, if you avoid eye contact, if you are not wearing the appropriate clothing for the current place you're in. Let's forget the fact you're about to get onto a plane or just came off a plane, so you may be dressed in attire for your destination or from where you just came from. No. If you are not dressed appropriately for the current place you are, that means you get additional scrutiny. Of course, in reality, this is all about profiling. There are people who are never ever going to get searched, and there are people who are going to get searched a whole lot. And there was also some information I heard on NPR, and I think it might have been from, was it a Pew Research? I'm not positive, that they had done of 30,000 arrests. Rather than 30,000, not arrests, but 30,000 cases of individual searches and such that the PSA did, I think it was in 2013 or 14. 30,000 times they pulled someone out of a line, and they went and did the search and the questions and the whole 9 yards. The real thorough stuff. Of 30,000 people they did this to, they made 300 arrests. None of them were for terrorism. All of them were for other crimes, mostly drug-related. But that's not the TSA's job. So they're failing miserably at their job, just as they've always going to fail miserably at their job, because they're not about security. They're about security theater. So I'm going to link to the article, and I'm also going to link to a video which deals with the SPOT program. I think it was put out by the ACLU, I'm not positive. So go check it out, and there's a list, PDF, but the PDF is hard to read, and I'm not sure if it was obscured intentionally or it's just a really bad scan, but there's actually a link to the PDF of the characteristics that they actually look for. And the characteristics are so intensely broad that they can mean anything. Anything at all. So this program is hogwash. It's all about profiling. It's all about security theater. It isn't about keeping anyone safe. And it's never going to, because that's not the TSA's job. The TSA's job is to make people think that they are safe, as opposed to being safe. And the TSA is the reason I will not fly. I will not give up my rights to get onto a glorified bus. which is what I consider a plane to be. So go look at the MetaFilter link I'll be setting, and go look at the video. It's a YouTube video, and you can then see what you think about this program. Do you think the TSA can spot someone? Because you know something, I sure can't.